Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Everwood, where the sun dipped into the horizon and painted the sky with hues of crimson and gold, Sir Edward, a chivalrous knight, and Princess Isabella, a beauty with a heart of gold, fell deeply in love. Their love was forbidden, as Isabella was promised to marry a prince from a neighboring kingdom to secure an alliance. But Edward and Isabella's love knew no bounds, and they would often steal glances at each other during grand balls and secret meetings in the castle gardens. Their love was pure, but fate was not on their side. The king, determined to keep his promise, ordered Edward to leave the kingdom and never return. Isabella, heartbroken, was forced to bid farewell to her beloved knight. As Edward rode away, Isabella's tears fell like rain, and her heart shattered into a million pieces. She was trapped in a life she didn't want, with a man she didn't love. The thought of living without Edward was unbearable. Years passed, and Isabella's marriage was a loveless, hollow existence. Edward, on the other hand, wandered the land, his heart heavy with sorrow, his armor tarnished by the tears he couldn't shed. One day, Edward received news of Isabella's impending wedding. He rode to the kingdom, his horse galloping with a sense of urgency. But he arrived too late. Isabella, dressed in her wedding gown, stood at the altar, her eyes vacant, her heart broken. Edward watched from the shadows, his eyes locked on Isabella's, and whispered a final farewell. He vanished into the night, leaving behind a piece of his heart. Isabella, sensing his presence, felt a glimmer of hope, but it was too late. She was bound to a life without love, and Edward was forever lost to her. The stars shone bright that night, but for Edward and Isabella, the darkness had consumed their love, leaving only sorrow and longing in its wake. Moral of the story: love conquers all, but sometimes it's not enough.